Today we're going to cover 5 keys about hyperbaric oxygen therapy, or HBOT for short. I've been a chiropractor for over 25 years and have helped thousands of patients. Based on this experience, I feel that you'll get a lot of value out of today's talk. Key number 1 is to understand what HBOT does for you and why you need it. When I first learned about hyperbaric oxygen therapy, no one explained to me why I needed to know about hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and because of that, it was over 10 years before I even put it to work. This lack of understanding has been costly for my family. My wife has been dealing with Lyme disease for over 10 years, and when she first was diagnosed, we didn't know how to use hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help her. She was very sensitive to any kind of bump, and now she's able to do kickboxing. So she's about 80% better with the use of hyperbaric oxygen therapy. If I'd learned earlier about the benefits of HBOT, it's possible that my wife would have been helped many years ago with her symptoms from Lyme disease. Also, my prior lack of understanding about HBOT caused many of my clients, I feel, to have missed out on the powerful tool that HBOT is. If you're dealing with any condition that involves inflammation or swelling, then you most likely need HBOT. There are many other positive effects to what HBOT can do. We're going to address those other positive effects in a future video. Key number 2 is to know your why. By staying focused on your why, the reason that you started care, you'll be more motivated to stick with the care even when you've not seen the desired final results. So let me share a story with you about a recent client that we saw. We recommended to them a certain number of dives. I think it was about 40 dives was recommended. We sell dives in packages of 10, 20, or 30, or 40. And this client chose to do a package of 10 dives to start, and they wanted to see the results of the care, and they're looking for results in those first 10 dives. Well, the issue is, because we're healing at the cell level, it's very possible they're not going to see a result maybe till dive 15 or dive 20, and sometimes even beyond that. So hyperbaric oxygen therapy, because you're dealing with healing at the cell level, you need to give it time, and that's why you need to know your why, so that you're not stopping the care before you've had enough exposure and enough time to heal the body. Key number 3 is to know how to equalize the pressure in your ears as the chamber is pressurizing. We've got several ways we can help you know how to equalize the pressure in your ears. One way is to simply pinch your nose and blow, like this. For other people, open your mouth and move the jaw side to side. For others, we're going to recommend a product called ear planes. And what we have is a device that goes in the ear to help open that ear canal up to help equalize the pressure. For some patients that go in our soft chamber, we're going to have them sip on some water as they're in the chamber. A simple thing you can do too is you can sit up in the chamber. You can also sit with your head between your knees. These are some of the various ways to equalize the pressure in your ears. This is one of the biggest things you need to know how to do, because in those first couple dives, you need to have your ears equalizing. If you can't equalize the pressure in your ear, you're going to have pain, discomfort, and you don't want to have that. And so there's some ways to make this easier. In our first 2 dives, we're going to go in slower. And if a person is still having problems after those first 2 dives equalizing the ears, we're going to go in slower every single dive that they need that dive to go in slower for them. Now, for most people, the good news is after just a couple dives, their ears get more used to equalizing, and they're able to not have as much issue trying to clear those ears. Key number 4 is to dive safely. While there's a lot to say about safety in hyperbaric oxygen chambers, a great starting place is to check the credentials of the place that you're doing your dive. It should go without saying that laptops, computers, electronics should stay out of the chamber when you're doing your dive. Key number 5 is that most divers find the chambers to be comfortable. You're not going inside of a cramped MRI. You're actually going to have plenty of space to sit up, to stretch out. We've got 3 different designs of chambers in our office. For those that feel claustrophobic, we've got our Grand Dive Pro Plus. It's a soft chamber. It's 8.5 feet long. It's 60 inches wide. And so you've got plenty of room to sit up, to relax. There's a porthole you can look out of. Our hard-sided chamber is 90 inches long. It's 42 inches in diameter. And that one you can sit up, you can lay down, and there's portholes you can see out of. So there's plenty of space to relax, to sit up, and so it's very comfortable. You're also sitting on a comfortable chair or laying on a comfortable mat. So you've got many ways to be comfortable, and we'll help you find the best way that's comfortable for you. If you have any questions about hyperbaric oxygen therapy, you can leave those in the comments section below. As always, it's a pleasure to talk to you today. You can check out our website that's listed in the description below, and we look forward to seeing you again at the next video.